all the Sonic games on here, but it's like it might as well be a good majority of them. Anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna just like rank these. Let's see. How should I just like go down the list from what they have here? Yeah. I think I want to add another row. How do I add rows? It doesn't say. Well, okay. How about this? Never played. Yeah, so we'll have it like. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have like. Alright, we're just gonna have C be worst. Since, yeah. So. Alright, and will be. Meh. A will be. I like it. I love it. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do for that. It doesn't have to work. Yes, it does. Wait, hold on. I swear to God, if does it not have Unleashed? Does it really not have Unleashed on here? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, like, half of these, like, tier lists, like, don't have, like, the Sonic game, like, the entire, like, thing of Sonic games on there, so we're probably gonna be missing a few. Anyway. So, yeah. I guess we should get started on this. So, right off the bat, you have Sonic Boom Fire. God, I want to sneeze. Sonic Boom Fire, nice. We're gonna put that in never played, because I never played it. I hear it's decent, at least. It like it's like not the best, not the worst. It improves from this game, which I'm also gonna put in never played. But I hear this game, while it's better than Rise of Lyric, it's still kind of really mediocre. So, but I hear Fire and Ice is the better game. From what I hear, anyway. Sonic Colors on DS. I have never played. Funny story. I used to have a copy of this. Until, like, God, it was so dumb. So, like, for Christmas, I wanted Sonic Colors since this was like 2010, you know. I was probably like 12 at the time, I think. I think I was 12 when Sonic Colors came out. I just I wanted the Wii version of Sonic Colors, and I remember one time I was at the store with my mom, and I was looking at the games like, oh, I want that game. It was like, and she was like, wait, do you want the Wii version? And I was like, mm-hmm. And she just sat there, and I was like, you got me the DS version, didn't you? So, yeah, she ended up getting me the Wii version for Christmas. Yeah, so there was that, and then, like, I think I got gifted the DS version again for by I think it was like my mama or it was some grandparent who gifted me the game again, like the DS version. And for some reason, I did not take like I don't know why I was like that. I was like, it's a DS game. I would rather play I would probably play the Wii version, even though, and I kind of regret doing that considering Sonic Colors is considered to be like a third entry in the Sonic Rush series. So also, it seems like I missed a lot of things in chat. Hang on, you mean only because yeah, that is like, oh my fucking Dooney VR chat is making a fucking wait, really? Like actual VR chat is making a plushie? Okay, alright, huh. What is the plushie of, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see, Jacob, except for the remake. Like, what remake, if you don't mind me asking? Love it when they... The little VR cat. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Alright. Love it when they try, but they're not quite hitting them. If you're talking about Sonic Makoshi, then yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. It's so hard being a Sonic fan. Like it is like a fucking gamble to just like get like a good Sonic game these days. Yeah, I really hope this new one is good. Like, yeah. Colors. Yeah, that, I wouldn't say it's a remake, just more so a remaster, but like that already came out. I haven't really got it since it was plagued with problems when it came out. I might get it later. Maybe. A part of me thinks I might be better off just emulating that. But yeah, I've not played Sonic Colors. I did play this, like, when I was, like, really young. Like, at my grandpa's house. And you know, it's okay. It's a tennis game, but with Sonic. It's no Mario Tennis. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this as meh. Because yeah, it's just a tennis game, but I mean, it's cool. I remember playing it a lot, but it just like I think back on it, it's like, yeah, nothing I can. It doesn't really do a lot for me. Rise of Lyric, never played. And I know people are gonna be like, well, that's a really bad game. Shouldn't you put that worse? But here's the thing, I never played it, so I don't have an opinion on it. Like, admittedly, something I am kind of guilty of is just, like, I guess to, like, have my opinions of Sonic 06, wherever that is. Yeah, yeah, this is it. Yeah. just like I played Sonic 06 as a kid, and that was just fucking miserable. Like, I had like a few fun times with it, but it's just like all the, like, I don't want to even pin it on all the glitches, because like all of the game's problem is more than just like glitches and stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, it's not a really good game. It's just not, and like for a while, just like I've always accepted it as the worst, even if people nowadays say that Rise of Lyric is worst. And maybe they're right, But in my mind, Sonic 06 is always just gonna be the worst until I play Rise of Lyric. Damn me, indeed. Especially Sonic, like I have noticed that like Sonic opinions tend to be the most heated, from my perspective, like from the fandom. Uh, it just I don't know. Like I feel like every Sonic game, like you bring up that like you hate or you like, is gonna cause some tension, which is kind of fucked up. Let's see. Sonic Rebels 2, never played it. I don't have much to say on that. You know what? I am gonna put this as I love it. Because when, like, let's see, it was 2012. It was 2012. I was 14. I didn't, I didn't exactly own this game. But I would play it a lot at my grandparents' place, and I would spend a lot of time on it, because it's a really good racing game. I mean, my heart will always go to Sonic Riders, but for another racing series and for Sonic, Transformed is also really good. And I love it a lot. I actually do have the game, so maybe sometime I can stream this. I have the game on Steam, so I wouldn't mind streaming it at some point. Let's see, Sonic and Sega. Alright, this I've only played once or twice, but I'm probably could put in meh, because I don't really remember much about it. Your grandparents played a lot. I wouldn't say they played a lot of them. Like the systems were more so there for their grandkids than anything else. I don't think they themselves played video games. They more so had the video games for the kids, because they they really wanted to spoil us, especially on my mom's side. Yeah, I just yeah. My grandparents would spoil me a lot. It got to a point where I started feeling bad about it, but it's just yeah. Let's see. I'm mixed on where I should put Shadow the Hedgehog, because I have not played the game in years. But when I was a kid, I do remember that I did. I did like this game. So, for that, maybe I should put it as I like it. Even though it's a really horror. I mean, you could probably make a good argument that, maybe a good half or so of these games are terrible. And that's fine. But for me, just, I have memories of, liking this game as a kid, so I'm probably just gonna put as I like it, because, well, I liked it as a kid. It was really cool. Shadow just said curse words, and things blew up and shit like that. And I do have a funny story with Shadow the Hedgehog. So when me and my brother were kids, we got let's see, what was it? Right, we rented this game from God, and I hope this doesn't make anyone feel old, or this doesn't make me feel old, but Hollywood Video, when that was still around. Yeah, there was just we ended up renting this, and we played this maybe a good few days, and me and my brother liked it, because Shadow, he's a cool edgy hedgehog. And I think my mom was just passing by, and it would just so happen that we died. And every time Shadow dies in Shadow the Hedgehog, he either says "damn" or "damn it, not here." And that like really made that really made my mom angry. And she was like she got really angry and just like confiscated the game from us and just returned it, which like sucked. Because how dare edgy hedgy curse. We ended up getting this game again like I feel like it wasn't very, it was like 4 months after it felt like that we like got the game again, because I guess mom just like either forgot about it or she just like didn't care if like he said damn anymore. Like she probably forgot about it. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Basically, one time the game got confiscated from us because she heard the character say damn. Alright. Shadow dies in the third game? Alright, Sonic. Alright, I'm gonna, like, put these two get together, because, like, you know, they're one game. They're not two games, they're one game. I would, yeah, I don't think I have really much to say about the Genesis games, just, like, other than I like them. I like them, they're good games. I don't think they're my favorites per se in the Sonic series, but like, yeah. Actually, I should probably put this behind in case people think that, like, oh, you like Shadow more than Sonic 3 and Knuckles? What the fuck's wrong with you? But yeah, Sonic 3 Knuckles, like, I played it a lot over the years, but like I didn't beat it until like I was in high school, and like, funny enough, I like finally finished this game when like during like the Sonic Mania hype, because I was like, oh, is this game gonna be good? Is it gonna be good? uh. But yeah, I played it and I do like it. I don't know if it's my favorite of the Genesis trilogy. That might just be Sonic 2, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I like it. Sonic the Head, like the first one. I'm gonna put this as meh, because it's just like, it's definitely the first entry in the series, and it shows. Cause like, you don't have a spin dash, and some of the like zones can be really slow, especially Labyrinth Zone. It's just nada. Yeah. And just in general, it's just like the level design isn't as like good or interesting as the other two. Shadow, I've never heard anyone call Shadow edgy hedgy. I mean, he's an edgy hedgy. He's really edgy. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either, because I do, like, I mean, I guess in recent games I'm not enjoying what they're doing with Shadow, but like in earlier games, like, I unironically like him being edgy, but like, I don't know, it's a little complicated to explain. Sonic 2, I'm probably gonna put at, like, let's see. It doesn't really matter where I put it, because I don't know which one I like better. Sonic 2 is good, like, it's a step up from Sonic 2, and it's a step up? The same game, it's a step up from Sonic 2. God damn it, dude. It's a step up from Sonic, and like the first one in every way. You know, has more interesting level design. It's more colorful, all that. Yeah. Yeah. The reason I debate with myself on whether I like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles more, because, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles has a lot more content in it. It's just, like, a longer game. And it has, like, I don't want to say more replayability, but it also just, like, has Tails and Knuckles, like, playable. And the elemental shields. And while Sonic 2, you could play as Tails. I don't think. Yeah, I always get confused about this, but, like, I don't think he can fly in Sonic 2, but in Sonic 3 he can. My memory is being terrible with me, because, like, I always get confused about it. And but yeah, in Sonic, like, 3 and Knuckles, there's a lot of content, but, like, Sonic 2 is a lot shorter, but, like, I feel like that makes it easier to go back to, if that makes sense. It's a shorter game, so, like, I can probably... I mean, in fact, I have beaten Sonic 2 in, like, an hour. Like, I've played it, like, a few times, and I've even, like, gotten second place in a race with people. So, yeah. Let's see. 3D Blast is gonna be meh. Yeah, I played it a few. I played 3D Blast a few times. It's just kind of there. It's honestly just there, honestly. Maybe it's because I'm more Nintendo than... That's fair. That's fair. My first game was Heroes is good. Like, I'll probably say this now. I like Heroes. You can't fly in Sonic 2. Okay, making sure. Yeah, I think I still own a GameCube version that were... You lucky kitty. I used to have the GameCube version as well, but that just, like, mysteriously disappeared for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, and I have not played Sonic Heroes since then. That's another game I want to stream at some point. Just like Sonic, like I'll have to emulate it, but like Sonic Heroes, I'm sure that would be a good time or a bad time. I don't know. Let's see, Sonic 4 Episode 1. I never played, and I might as well do the same for Episode 2. I never played these two. I don't think I ever will, especially since Sonic Mania's out. They're just kind of like cash grabs on the classic, like, Genesis era. And I realize you could say the same about Mania, but the difference is Mania is actually good. Alright. So, I don't think I played... I don't think I ever played Sonic Advance 2. I don't think I did. Sonic Advance 3, I remember liking as a kid. I know, like, people say it has level design problems. Yeah, actually, I think it's mostly just, like, level design. It's just, like, how easily you can run into things and get crushed by things off screen and stuff like that. I think that's the legitimate concern for Advance 3. But as a kid, I enjoyed it. And... yeah, I played that game a lot on the Game Boy Advance, so we'll put it under likes. And the Advance will also be put under likes since I did play through it one time when I was emulating stuff. I didn't aiming like I do like Sonic Advance because it's like I guess this kind of applies to Sonic Advance 3, but like Sonic Advance is kind of like the unofficial like the not Sonic 4 of the series, if that makes sense. Like at least at the time anyway, like before like Sonic 4 was out, like this game came out and people were like, oh, this is like the classic games but you can play on the Game Boy Advance. and you can play on the go, and it's really cool. And you can play all these different characters. Like it's not like just Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You can also play as Amy, and Amy has a unique style in the game. It's really nice. And like from I've played, yeah, like I do think she's kind of fun. Like it sucks that like she doesn't curl into a ball, when she's just like when you're playing as her. But like, yeah, she's fun to play as. I feel like this entire tier list is just me gonna be gushing about Sonic because I do really love the series, even if it disappoints me sometimes. Sonic's like, how do I put this? Sonic's like the cousin or the family member you have, which they can do better, but they keep digging themselves into hole after hole and making it worse for them. But you also you remember the good times you've had with the series, so it makes what game comes out at the time, assuming it's bad, feel even worse. I gotta go eat some food. Have a good. Thank you, Makoshi. Sonic Mania is actually a full game. Sonic 4 was canceled after. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, it was just, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Game Awards, but like, just like.
What are their names? Jack Harlow, yeah?
No, just like go put that there, where we're not gonna worry about that for now. Alright, so Sonic Adventure 2. So the argument can be said that, like, the Sonic Adventure 2 just isn't a good game. People don't like the treasure hunting stages or the mech stages. They really only enjoy the Sonic and Shadow portions of the game. And the Chow Garden thing, mechanic can, like, turn people off. I don't fucking care, man. I just, like, I played the shell of this when I was a kid. Like, I really loved it to death. Like, growing up. Like, God, I spent so many hours on the Chow Garden. Like, this game pretty much gave me my video game addiction. And my addiction was so bad, my dad had to take away my GameCube from me. It was really bad. Yeah. And like going back to it, I can definitely see the flaws with it. But it's also like, nah, I still like it. Like, I still enjoy the Sonic and Shadow stages. I enjoy the treasure hunting stages. Even though as a kid, like, they were always the hardest part because, like, you had to, like, find these emeralds in these big areas and stuff like that. Like, nowadays, like, yeah, I think I do enjoy them. The mech stages are the ones that, like, I probably enjoy the least. Or to be specific, Tails mech stages I don't enjoy all that much. Because they feel, like, to me, the stages for Tails are just, like, very last minute. And some of the levels, the way they're designed, kind of show that. Like... yeah. So, yeah. That's my opinion on Sonic Adventure 2. Also, the Chow Garden rocks. Like, I love the Chow Garden as game. Oh, not to mention the story. Like, the story is a bit cheesy and stuff like that, but, you know, it's whatever. It's fun. It's fun. I like fun stories. It's definitely better than what Sonic stories are like nowadays in the games. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put this under like, since like I do really enjoy it, but I don't like. It's not. Let's see. I don't think it's like one of my favorites. Like Sonic stages are a lot of fun. And you know, they have a lot of characters in Sonic Adventure, but like some of the characters are not that great, honestly. Yeah. And it's just like kind of just like mad to go through them. I'm getting big PTSD just thinking about it. But yeah. Yeah, I would say Sonic Adventure is a good game. It has issues. Kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I wouldn't say I like Sonic Adventure 2 since I feel like the games kind of have their own issues. In a sense, like... Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of similar. I mean, with Sonic Adventure, I would say, like, you know, Amy, it is kind of debatable on whether or not you'd enjoy Amy's gameplay. Big is just a major, like, slows the game to a crawl. And then... Alright, Gamma's isn't so bad. Like, because, like, Gamma's is basically just like the mech gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2, only you're on a time limit. Alright, Sonic and the Black Knight. Never played. I want to play it at some point. Even, like, again, people will say, oh, it's a bad game, you shouldn't play it. It's just like, no, I want to play this at some point. Shut up. Sonic and the Secret Rings. This is another case of me playing it as a kid. I don't know if I would... I feel like I would put more under mech, because, like, I think there were just some things I did like about this game as a kid, but, like, there's some times where I didn't enjoy it. And I know for a fact if I come back to it nowadays, I probably won't like it at all. Like, I know I'm aware that, like, if I go back to something like Shadow the Hedgehog, I probably would have the same feelings. But this would probably... I feel like I would more likely not like Sonic and the Secret Rings than Shadow the Hedgehog. So, I'm just gonna put this here. I do like some things about the game, like, Dark-Spine Sonic. Shara's kind of cute. That's kind of it. Alright, Sonic CD. I'm gonna put this under love, because I did play this game a lot. Although, I don't think there's really much I can really say about it. But I did play it a lot, because, like, I was determined to get, like, the good ending of the game. But I never did. Let's see. On the Knuckles Pumpkin Sage, I remember getting stuck gripping too fictive. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I can definitely see it, especially, like, the ghost design. Oh, God, man. When I was a kid, King Boom Boom scared the shit out of me. I mean... yeah, just like the... like, at the beginning, and Knuckles like, what? Who's there? And then, like, you see him and just like, oh, is that a fucking ghost? And then, like, you know, he chases you around until you activate a light. And then you hit the light, and then you hit him, and then you have to do that, like, 3 more times. However, if you, like, you have to, like, get behind him, but if you get too close, and, like, or get too close when he can, like, turn around, he'll turn around and go, I'm just making a lot of silly noises now, but that's, like, the noises he would make. It would scare the shit out of me as a kid. He was I know he was laughing at me, but his laughs are fucking scary. Sonic Colors. Would I put this under love or like? Because it's like hard to really say. I think I'll put it under love. Because I did really enjoy Sonic Colors back in the day when I played it. It was a lot of fun. Like, it's really simple. Like, it's like, the story is simple. Like, I think that's okay since, like, you know, like, it's a nice, simple story and, like, it doesn't, like, the writing does, I don't think, personally, doesn't get as bad until like Sonic Lost World. Like there's a few groaners that like Sonic says. You know, like Baldy McNose hair, which ends up becoming a gag in the series, unfortunately, from that point on, which sucks. But like the platforming and the levels, I remember being really enjoyable. And yeah, Sonic Free Riders. Never played it. Actually, I feel like I did. I feel like I might have played this once. Like, I don't remember. I'm gonna put it as never played for now, but if I did play it, then I probably didn't like it, and I would probably put it as the worst. Sonic Generations. This definitely goes under the love category. Definitely. Like, I played this for the first time, like, yeah, it was, like, at the end of 2011, you know. I would have been 13. Yeah, I was 13 when I played it. And I had a lot of fun with it, especially, like, it was fun to go through, like, the Dreamcast era and the modern era games as like classic Sonic, because you know those are just like made from the ground up, so it was really fun to like see like classic stages with those stages. God, I'm losing my train of thought so much. I feel like I'm talking a lot because like I'm talking a lot about Sonic. Like, I probably won't be as wordy with the other tier lists. Because, like, most of the things I probably will have to say about, like, someone mentioned, like, Monster Girl tier list. I probably won't have to, like, go into more detail, but I'm losing my words. Until, like, I just, like, what I'm saying is like you know, with Monster Girl designs, I'll be like, oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. With Sonic games, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is all right. Here's the Sonic games I do like, and here's the Sonic games I don't like. Let me explain in excruciating detail why I don't like these games. Yeah, and Sonic Heroes is gonna go under like. Yeah, I played it a lot as a kid. I really loved the state. It's probably my favorite state. I would have to say Sonic Heroes is probably, like, in terms of aesthetic, like, I really love the level designs in Sonic Heroes the most. Because I love how everything is colorful in Sonic Heroes. In, like, the variety of stages that was in there for the time. I thought it was really good. You know, playing like as like different characters, even if it's a required to like having to like beat all of them, all of, like the main character. I would say, let me just say teams because that's easier. I guess like the 4 of the main teams, so that way you can do the last story. You know, that sucks. And you know, Shadow the Hedgehog has that same problem where you have to beat the game 10 times to get the last story. So, yeah. You know, it's all just to, like, pad out the game, really. But other than that, I still really enjoyed it as a kid. So I'll put it under like. Yeah, Colors is a game where he outruns, like, a black hole at the ending of the game. I realize this list is missing Sonic Forces. I don't think we're missing much. Honestly. We need more I agree, Omega's a great character. I like Omega. He's great. Sonic Lost World. Meh. I don't want to say I hate it. I just wasn't too fond of it when I first played it. I yeah, it was just like kind of there for me at the time when I played it. I am thinking about revisiting at some point just to get a fresher. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to play like a good few of these to have a good fresher opinion on it. But like, I remember when I played it, it's just like, oh, that's pretty alright. Like, it's not something I really like, but like, I wouldn't say I hate it. I don't think it's a terrible game. I don't think Sonic Lost World is a terrible game personally. It's just kind of there for me. The story is absolute garbage. This is when, like, the writing in the games got really, really bad, sadly. Because, like, they got writers for the games that have never really touched anything Sonic related. And it really shows. Alright, and Sonic Writers. I love this game. I fucking love this game. I love this game to fucking death. I love this game so much. Like, I would definitely... It's my favorite racing game of all time. Like, I love the mechanics. I love how unique it is. I love, like, the art style that, like, they went for like, character portraits. I like the little anime scene at the beginning, and like the story in Sonic Riders is ridiculous, but you know what? That's okay. I would still take that story over what's happening to Sonic nowadays, because just how I am. But yeah, Sonic Riders is a good racing game in my like. The only problem with that I would say is just like, you know, the learning curve is really steep, and the game doesn't do a good job at like teaching you the mechanics of the game. They just like kind of throw you in there. Like, there is a tutorial, but like you have to go out of your way to get it, and like you might not even know it exists until like you're looking through like options and stuff like that, which isn't good game design, I'd say. And I need to message them. Alright, yeah. Sorry, something distracted me. Yeah, I get really enthusiastic about... So I just found a comment that honestly couldn't be more true. What did you find, Light? YouTube comments that say, "Why am I here? Why is this?" Yeah, you know, basically, that really do be like what it's like. Basically, it's just like, why is this here? Why, why am I here? Why is this in my recommendation? It's just like, it's just like, is that really what you're gonna ask? Yeah, but yeah, I really love Sonic Riders. I'm going to stream it one day. Absolutely. on. Just gonna like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought this stream. I'm really sorry, guys. It's just like, yeah, I feel like my mind's just all over the place. Also, Zero Gravity, I like not as much as Sonic Riders, but I still think it's good. Like I have a fun time with it. It's just like I wouldn't go back to this game as much as I would Sonic Riders because like Zero Gravity streamline things. Probably for the best, but also kind of for the worst, I feel. Because I feel like on one hand, when you simplify it, it makes it easier for people to get into. On the other hand, I love Sonic Riders because of how much more in-depth it is compared to Zero Gravity. And that's kind of all I will say about that. But yeah, Zero Gravity's good, just not as good as Rider, like the first one. Rivals, never played it. Don't have much to say about it. Sonic Rush Adventure, don't have much to say. Sonic Rush isn't on this list for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, like, I'll probably go over, like, what games I would put at what rank, if you guys are curious. Let's see. Sonic Lost World, I never played that version. I hear that version of the game is really awful. It's not good. Yeah. Sonic Generations is probably gonna be over here. Because, like, unlike Sonic Colors, I actually did keep both versions of this game. Like, yeah, I think I got the 3DS version first, and then I spent, like, Christmas money to get the HD version. But yeah, I really like, yeah, I don't think, like, obviously, like, I don't think it would be good as the HD port, but you know what? This version isn't bad either. Like, it's basically just experiencing Rush again. Yeah, and what's nice about this version of the game is it has its own stages too, which is really nice. I wish, like, the stages would leaned more on the handheld history of Sonic versus just, like, the normal, just like the console games, I would say, because like I know Water Palace is in the Water Palace is in the 3DS version, but that's about it. There's no other handheld stage, which is a shame. And with like this is like a 2D game more than anything, so like having modern Sonic. So modern Sonic and classic Sonic there is more redundant than anything. Especially when classic Sonic, boosts. What am I saying? Yeah, when classic Sonic gets like a homing attack, a homing attack in the game, that just makes classic Sonic a fast Sonic and modern Sonic a faster Sonic, and that's basically it. But yeah, that's the tier list for that. So in terms of like what games I would put in, Sonic Unleashed would be love. I have a lot, like, that game has a lot of problems. People are not a fan of the Werehog, but, like, Oh yeah, I would say I love both versions of the game. By the way, the HD version and the Dimps version that came out. You own Generations and never touch. Jacob, you should definitely play it. It is good. Um, yeah, I still really enjoy Unleashed. The story is a fun time. The stages, like day and night, I love. They're a lot of fun. Sonic's characterization is really good in the game, and I don't care what anyone says. I really like Chip. Chip is a fun character. I don't care what anyone said. You know, he's a precious baby. Um, let's see. Sonic Rush is a game I played a lot as a kid. Like when I first or I think it was my second DS. I don't remember, but when I got like a DS again, like the first one broke unfortunately, which sucks. I got another one from my grandpa who was alive at the time. Rest in peace. Yeah, he gave me his along with like a copy. Or I forget if he gave me his or my mom had to buy it from him. I don't remember. Like I remember something along those lines have happened. Also, hey Apex Gamer, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Um, what's happened? I'm just doing tier lists. I'm just doing tier lists now. But yeah, Sonic Rush. I loved a lot as a kid. It would probably go into love, like somewhere between love and like, because like it just like meant a lot to me as a kid. I really liked playing as Blaze. Like that was just like, yeah, she was a lot of fun. I like the stages. I like the music. The music's really good. And I mean, song like it's kind of rare for like song to have bad music. What is this tier list and song? Um, yeah, the tier list is song games like from like best to worst, or I wouldn't say from best to worst. Basically, just like Sonic games. However, not all the Sonic games are on there, which sucks. Let's see. What other Sonic games are we missing? Oh, Sonic Forces. That would be at worst. That would definitely be at worst. Um, Sonic Mania would be at love. I love that game. Like I was very excited for that game, despite like being kind of different for the classic games. But I played Mania, and I absolutely loved it. Like from start to finish. Oh, thank you for the tier one subscription, Smash Pro. I don't know if I call you Nick on here or not. Let me know if you have a preference. Alright, that is the one good thing about Sonic Forces, the avatar. The avatar the avatar and their stages, I would say, is the only good part of that game, but everything else about it is just like, it's just kind of like meh and not really enjoyable to me. That's the what the whole. Yeah, I know it's the point of the game. It's just I like it's just like there's not a whole lot of avatar stages. Like I'll agree, I had the most fun with the avatar stages, but it's just I didn't like everything else about the game. Honestly, like the story is just nah, and all that. By the way, I'm not a fan of Force. That's fine. That's fine. Also, if you like it, just to clarify, despite what I'm saying about these games, if you like a same game, like if you like a game that I'm saying is worse, then uh God, I'm losing track of my mind so much. Jesus Christ, Danny. Like, stay focused, honey. Yeah, just like Force is just this like nah. It's just a nah for me. Like I like the Avatar stages and all that, but that's about it. I want like if the game was just nothing but Avatar stages, I think I would like it more. Um, as it stands, it's just nah. I don't know. Maybe I would put Forces as meh, and then just like put Sonic and Secret Rings at worst. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, tier listing is subjective. You know, don't take my opinions as definitive facts, because they're not. Unless that's just like me saying. But yeah, that is tier list. It was certainly a tier. Yeah. I think there might be other Sonic games, you know, I can put in here, but I just, like, can't remember on top of my head. I would have to think about that later. But yeah, those are the, let's see, what's going on here for the moment? Okay, it doesn't seem to be anything yet.